I don't know what the right word is. Anger, frustration, sadness, hopelessness sometimes. But I guess what we do, it's all we have in order to expose. I mean, the public inquiry is doing an okay job of exposing this stuff, but we're not really talking about it enough. It's not really getting the sort of main headline news that it should be. People aren't waking up to the severity of the issue that we actually have. When people ask about, the severity of the situation that we have right now, I strongly believe that another Grenfell was just around the corner. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. People are being financially ruined because of something that's completely, not their fault. And people have died because of this. And yet the government are still, they might pay this much a month and it's only this much a month and we've done this many buildings. It's not good enough. 4 years on, people are still unsafe in their homes. Like, it almost feels like the more I say it, the more, am I crazy? Does it sound like a big ask to make the people that vote for you and that pay their taxes, to make them safe in their homes? I've said this before, we keep saying this again. I don't know how many secretaries of states we've gone through and how many meetings we've had. Rectify, find out exactly where and how much of this dangerous stuff is out there, get it down, have the argument for who pays for it later. Make people safe today. Because, like I said, it's a matter of time before another Grenfell happens.
I've had conversations, my partner and I, about if there was a fire, could we tie a rope and climb off the balcony? So there's the side of feeling as if I'm living in a potential tinderbox, and the other side that I could be financially ruined when all I've ever done is be careful with money and work really hard to get to where I am.
My mum worked hard all of her life to sort of provide a future for myself and my sister. It's a situation that I never thought I'd be in, it's heartbreaking.
Some are doctors, some are nurses, the very people who've been at the front line saving our lives. We now need to save their homes and their futures by putting this right. And the government does need to step up, take responsibility, find a conscience and a heart actually. Find a heart, see it right, because these people have done everything right and nothing wrong.
It is a scandal, and I am ashamed as a construction professional, for want of a better word, that so many buildings have been built incorrectly, and they have been built incorrectly. There are not the appropriate fire breaks, there's not the appropriate design, and the supervision of the works was very, very poor. And we have got to fix it. And the only people that can fix it, unfortunately, is the construction industry. We've got to put our own house in order.
I think it's terrible, the position that many leaseholders have found themselves in because of shoddy workmanship by builders and developers over a long period of time. We are fixing this now. We're bringing into play a world-class building safety regulatory regime because we need to have those high standards so this doesn't happen in the future. And that's why we're bringing into play £5 billion of government money so we can support leaseholders where the developers are not paying their fair share.